tactical cooking, actually tactical juicing. So it's pretty much something that I've started to do recently. If you guys don't know, I suffer from migraines, and it's something that has been literally killing me. It's prevented me from enjoying my day-to-days. I've actually had to take pills for it, and it's just not fun, especially when you're taking pills for something like a migraine every other day. It's not the right thing to do. So I've been looking into juicing. I've heard of all the benefits and researched all the benefits of actually juicing with it. So I gave it a shot. I'm a little over 2 weeks into it, and it has completely removed my migraines, which is a miracle to me. I no longer depend on pills, and I just want to share it with you guys. So why do I call it tactical juicing? Well, I like to use my little SOG Seal Pup Elite to do all my cutting. Ooh, wow, it can cut a pineapple. Yeah, I think any knife can do that. But anyways, I just think it's a fun way of actually using a knife, your gear, for a day-to-day purpose. And it does a very well job. So here I'm going to start with a pineapple. I'm just going to chop off the things that I don't need, such as the head. Throw that away. Alright, and then you pretty much just start peeling it on the skin side. You start removing the layers that you don't need, the outside of the skin. Once you got that out of the way, you could then just trim the edges that are left behind. Any kind of bad areas. That's a little bad area right there. It's pretty ripe and ready to go. And kind of the same thing here at the bottom. Cut right through it, around it, rough edges. And there you have it. You have a pineapple, pretty much ready to go. Obviously, I'm not going to throw it all into the juicer, but I will use it to flavor the rest of the items that I do toss in the juicer. You can then cut it up into smaller pieces so that you can throw it in the juicer. I think I'll cut one more, about 3 slices. That should be more than enough. So that's going to go into the juicer. What else do I throw in there? I throw a mixture of raw spinach as well as turnip. So I will throw some raw spinach and turnip in there. What else goes into my juice? I throw lemon, lime, I throw tomato, radish, celery, cole, cilantro, and parsley. Where is it? Here's your parsley. Here's your cilantro. Carrots, a variation of a bell pepper. I can't remember the exact name for these peppers, but it's the family of a bell pepper. It's not a hot pepper or jalapeno or anything like that. Baby cucumber, any cucumber will do. And a little ginger root. I throw a little 1-inch slice of ginger root in there. I'll also throw in an apple and 2 kiwis. So the things that will need to be cut up, things that you don't want to throw in there 100% whole, are your lemon and lime. You want to definitely just use everything except for the zest or the skin. It's not a pleasant thing. It changes the flavor of your actual final juice taste. So you definitely want to remove the skin and just stay with the bare minimum there. You will do this for both your lime and your lemon. And you can also use oranges, as a matter of fact. I've used anything from tangerine to oranges. You can use grapefruit, anything of that sort that you prefer. It's okay. On juicing, you can pretty much throw anything in there, anything that you might think would be beneficial. All these fruits and veggies are very high in nutrient contents. That there's no way you're going to be able to get that much nutrient content in your body without a juicing system. The one downfall to juicing is the fact that you will not benefit from any of the fibrous materials that are part of these fruits and veggies. So it's the only downside. You will need to continue eating your normal fiber daily intake, as it's going to be beneficial for you. We all need fiber in our system. It's interesting, as I was looking at another YouTube video, how a gentleman was describing how our bodies are like a juicer. You know, in the sense that the nutrient content comes out of our front. If you're a guy, you know what I'm talking about. And all of the waste product that your body cannot process comes out the back. So it's interesting. On a juicer, the one that I have here, it's similar in that nature. The nutrient content, the juice comes out here through the front side, and all the waste product that the juicer cannot process will come back here on the back. So all I try to do is make it as small as possible. Cut my pieces up so that it can fit through the hole of the juicer. Let me rinse this apple. And your carrots, there's no need for you to cut them up or anything. Your juicer will take them up. As a matter of fact, if they actually had the leaves coming on the top, you could throw it all in. It's even better. Let me rinse this out. Okay, so that's pretty much ready to go. The last thing that I wanted to do is kind of explain a little bit about how to do a kiwi. Yes, you can definitely peel it like I did the lime and the lemon, but you can also get it very wet. You wash it, and you grab your knife, and all you do is pretty much remove the hairs, kind of like shaving them off. As soon as you do that, you can just put them with skin and everything inside the juicer, and it'll process just fine. So again, you have two options. You can either shave the hairs off like so. That's option number one. Option number two, you can just go ahead and peel them off like you would a lime, lemon, or anything else. It's not. There we go. So you can do that, or you can just shave the hairs off. I like shaving the hairs off. I'll be right back. So I don't know if you guys have seen that Netflix documentary. It's called Sick, Fat, and Nearly Dead. And it's a very good documentary. It's actually what got me into this whole juicing trial. Juicing is not all I do. It's not the only thing I drink or eat throughout the day. I just use this system to supplement my daily diet of my normal eating habits. It's a good way for me to get all this nutrient content again into my body, and and you know, help with all my ailments. I mean, I've heard anything from cancer treatment patients using this, and there are many other benefits to juicing, diabetes, cholesterol, you name it. So I think we all definitely need it, but it may not be for everybody, of course. I just find it to be a very good option for me to supplement the things that I need. And the biggest benefit for me is the fact that I've actually been able to eliminate my migraines with this. And if you have any kind of ailments out there, any kind of pains and aches you go and suffer from, you may want to try this out. So I'm going to go ahead and put it all in the processor. It's going to get kind of loud. I have a very loud, antiquated one, but it works just fine, so I apologize for all the loud noises. And here we go. One of the last things that I do is that I actually throw my leaves in there. If you have a blender, it's recommended that you use a blender instead of the processor. The processor will tend, some of them, not all, will tend to kind of make more waste of the leafy products like spinach, turnip and whatnot. So you definitely will benefit more if you actually do use a blender and then strain the product as well. For the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and toss it all in there. But just as a reminder, you can make a better use of this by blending it and then straining it. You can put about a cup there or 2 handfuls, it's fine. And as far as the benefits go and the nutrient values and the vitamins and minerals and everything else that you can benefit from this, I mean, you can go online and Google, you know, nutrient content of spinach, of, you know, any one of these items that I've just tossed in here, and you will be completely amazed at how high in nutrient value and content these fruits and vegetables are. So look it up, and I'm going to process this one last time and show you the final product in a little bit. Alright, so here's a measuring cup. It goes all the way up to 8 ounces or 1 full cup. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes, but it pretty much looks like that in color. And now I'm spilling it. And this is finally liquefied. There's no fibers or anything. It's just pure liquid form, which is really easy to drink and swallow. It tastes great because you can mix and match whatever you want to put in there. I use anything from pears to oranges to apples to mangoes, you name it. I mean, whatever you might like to flavor your leafy greens with, just feel free to toss it in there and it's going to taste amazing. Definitely not a Slurpee from 7-Eleven or you know, any kind of Welch's juice, but it will taste good enough for you to drink. And the way I see it, it's all about the benefits, the health benefits that this has. A minimum of 8 ounces, but feel free to drink more. I drink a lot more, probably twice that, 16 ounces, about once or twice a day, depending on my time frame. And it's a very good way to supplement your daily diet. So I highly recommend it. And you know, hopefully you guys can try it out if you've been looking into something that can get rid of your aches and pains. So, cheers.